こんにちは、高市と申します。本動画ではエルデンリングの NPC イベントを楽しもうという内容でやっていこうと思います。探索や戦闘はカットしますが、協力敵対 NPC との戦闘やイベント進行に関係する戦闘などは編集しつつ動画に入れていこうと思います。それでは NPC イベントについての説明です。これが今回イベントを収集する NPC です。それぞれのキャラクターのイベントが全て独立しているわけではなく、複数のキャラクターが関係したイベントもあります。例えば、ラニに関係するイベント、火山灰に関係するイベントなどですね。また、特定のイベントの選択によって他のイベントの分岐や結末に影響することもあります。ですので、一周で全てのイベント、結末を見るということはできないんですね。今回はそれぞれの NPC 一つの結末を見るということになります。また、白面のバレーについてはオンライン要素が必要になりますので、今回はオフラインで見られるところまでを動画にしようと思います。次にイベントフラグについてです。イベントのフラグについてですが、各キャラクターの進行状況だけでなく、こういったゲームの進行でイベントが進行してしまうということもあります。ゲームを進めてしまうことによって見られなくなってしまうイベントもあるということですね。また、特定の NPC イベントを進めることで他の NPC イベントが終了してしまうなどもありますので注意が必要です。今回は一周通しでイベントを収集していきますので、基本的にゲームの進行に沿って動画にしようと思いますが、フラグに影響しない範囲で分かりやすく順番を入れ替えて編集する場合もあります。例えば、リムグレイブでのメリナとの会話をまとめて続けて見られるように順番を編集するとかですね。それではどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。よし、それではキャラクリやっていきましょう。素性は預言者でいきましょうか。FP を伸ばして祈祷とインハイを使って攻略していく。まあほぼほぼカットしますけどね。女性的な感じでいこうかな。中性的なファンタジーの世界に合いそうなね、そういう美しい顔立ち、神秘的なキャラクターを目指したい。この髪型いいじゃん。すごい中性的な感じ。あ、オットアイにできるんだ。オットアイいいじゃん。すごい神秘的な感じがする。オットアイにしよう。よし、これでいい。もうね、神秘的って言ったらジパング。忍者。よーし、では NPC イベント収集するぞ。よし、じゃあ行きましょう。
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the ELDEN RING. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Oh yes, tarnished are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course
最初
you
の
have.
説明
No
をしてくれる。
shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
巫女なし。
Without guidance,
最初の
without
教
the
会で
strength
死ん
of
でいた巫
runes,
女が
and
主人公の巫女
without
だった
an
のかな。
invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
感じ悪いんだよな。
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare.
もうね
Take、
狭間の地の人は話の持って
Are
方
you
下手なんだよ
familiar
な。
with grace, the golden light that gives life to you tarnished? You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
一言多いんだよな。
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly. To Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff. the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Drafted.
あの後ろの城にデミゴットとゴドリクがいるよってことだね。
Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden
ちょい
Ring,
ちょい見こなして差し込んでくるんだよね。
as you are.
You're tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something?
彼は後ほど他の NPC のイベントに関わってく
I
る。
am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel.
そして実はとても悲しいルーツを持った人たちなんだよね。
It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
メリナとは祝福で話すことができる。今作のヒロインですね。
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
取引する。
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
メリナと話す。
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard-bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
メリナは霊体なんだね。もう命を失っているってことかな。そして何をすべきだったか、使命の記憶を失ってしまっている。その使命を思い出すためにも黄金樹のふもとへ連れて行ってほしいと言ってるんだね。メリナと話す。
Spoken echoes linger here, words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
興味がある。
Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
メリナはマリカ様の言霊を受け取ってそれを人に伝えることができるってことだね。我が王っていうのは最初の王ゴッドフレイのことだね。マリカと一緒に黄金律を掲げた最初の王。その後何かがあってそのゴッドフレイをマリカは狭間の地から追放したということだね。その追放されたゴッドフレイと一緒にいた戦士たちの子孫がこの汗人たちということだね。メリナと話す。
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
興味がある。
In Marika's own words, then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, and brandish the Elden Ring, grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
まさに今この状況をマリカはその当時に予見していたかのように言ってるよね。死とともに強くあれって言ってる。黄金律とともに死を封じたのに死を意識しているんだよね。あとメリナがいる時にレベルアップするとメリナが触ってくれる。
This way, tarnished. May I have a word?
A pleasure to meet thee, tarnished. I am the witch Rena. I'd heard tell of a tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
いや、呼んでないんで
Trifle
すけど。
not with me, tarnished. Or didst thou merely forget the name of the spectral steed thou callest?
冗談です
I
よ、ラ
will
ニ
ask
様。
thee again. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
はい。
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
トレントの元の主を通じてラニ様とメリナはつながっているということだね。
Everyone's been grafted everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me, they fought for me. Only to have their arms taken, their legs taken, even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know, if you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid? It's quite a lark when you think about it.
邪悪なポエムみたいなこと言ってるからな、この頃のローデリカ。
Are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle, enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider. Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off, or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole
いや
pain.
この頃のローデリカ、心が折れてるね。ふわふわと辺りを照らす霊体。遠い故郷を探す泣き虫な少女のクラゲであり、けなげに毒液を吐いてくれる。なおクララというらしい。
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
わかりません。
Honest to a fault, I see. Such thoughts won't behoove you as a Tarnished. But there's nothing wrong with that. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good Tarnished like you.
ベルナールは戦技を教えてくれる。
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself.
この技を使うっていうことは火山家の人だったんだね。それで稼ぎとを借りに来たってことだよね。この声は兄貴。
Hello! Oh, my stars! I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks, 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. No, there's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
それで後ろから引っ叩くと。
Give me a good smack from behind with something nice and big. I'll pop clean out. I'm sure of it. Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me.
ツボジョーク。
Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this. Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
だな。
I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle on the southern edge of the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. I've heard there's to be a festival held there.
よし、じゃあ兄貴、次は草祭りだ。
I've heard there's to be...
でも兄貴ちょっとその前に迷子になっちゃいそうだな。ん？
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height.
どうしよっかな。
True order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, grant me succor.
助けてあげるか、狼たち。
Anybody there? Someone
あれ、どこ？
grant me succor.
全滅させないと出てこない。
Servant to the true
いや、ど
order
こ？
and celebrated repudiator of the great Kenneth Height. Servant to the true order and celebrated
いや、上かい。
repudiator of the false. Oh, hello?
ハローじゃないんだよ。
Is anybody there? Someone who might be
めちゃくちゃ下で助けてたでしょ。
Come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but no. No, the help
な
is
んかちょっ
very
と
much
値踏みされたんだけど。
even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler
領
of
主の
Limbgrave.
嫡男。
Young Tarnished, I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval. Yes. Now, allow me to furnish you with a little advice. I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts were I in your shoes. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man. Has he no shame, the big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage, though you almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it.
ストームビジョンのデミゴとゴドリックはオートから逃げてきてここにいるんだね。そしてマレニアに敗れて足指を舐めて服従を誓ったんだ。でゴドリックは汗人を捕まえて次というものを行っている。そしてさっきのローデリカの仲間もその被害者になった。この砦にいる隊長を倒すんだね。隊長なんでこんなとこ来ちゃった？血の残撃。よし、これでいい。これでケネスハイトに報告に戻る。
Been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
普通にいいものくれた。
Right then.Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it.Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
割とちゃんとした人なのでは？
Ah, yes.
何？
I've been meaning to ask. Would you like to enter my service? I see bright things in your future, stout warrior. Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order. And who knows?Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not?
じゃあ使えちゃう。
Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us.We are truly by the Erd Tree blessed. Right then.
よし、じゃあ砦に行ってみよう。お、アジンたちかな。いや交流してるんじゃないの？攻撃してくるんだけど。ちょっとケイネスどういうことよこれ。
You, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort.
殲滅してきたけど。
It is a foul fate for a land.
あ、まだ残ってた。
Be without a ruler. One must be found with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
自分が王になろうとかそういう野心はないんだ。割とわきまえてるちゃんとした人なのかもケネス。どうしようもねえボンボンだと思ってた。